Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Stepping up to the plate, Yohan Moncada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Yolmer Sanchez waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Brett Gardner
leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. Previously against Carlos Rodon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Judge is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that misses 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Fouled off. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot center, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Three and 0 now. Daniel Palka will be next. Popped him up. Voigt moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Daniel Palka. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Delmonico, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Striding in, Miguel Andujar, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the 1st inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the 2nd. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and the changeup is way low that time. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that 1st inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
But the runner's back easily. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Up top, it's 2-0. Andujar at second. Sanchez on at first with nobody out. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Hit in the air to center field. Engel has it in his tracks. 1 away. The relay, and they get the double play at third. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. The batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Narvaez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score, and the White Sox have tied it. It's a 2-2 game. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Outside, 3-0 now. Yolmer Sanchez is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
How about it?
Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now. Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4 from the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Sliders in for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses again. Ball 4. That's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. The 0-1 delivery. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 25.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Engel moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-0 offering. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Torres leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 1-0 the count. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes it.
Zach Britton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they.
Number 53.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Anderson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Moncada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground,
but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez has been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air out to left field. Chasing after is Delmonico. And that retires the side. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Gleyber Torres will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Andrew McCutcheon come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Delmonico looks up, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Hector Santiago, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Hector Santiago.
Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Aaron Judge.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-1 after the foul ball there. On the ground to the left side. Anderson scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A changeup over the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 4 apiece. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Up next for Chicago, Daniel Palma. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Daniel Palma goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
2-1. Four is our score as we play the 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Voigt has a play, and that's the third out. Nothing doing. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel Andujar.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Again, a 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Into the stands. He got it. Next for New York, Voigt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start this. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Here's the 1-2.
Outside.
Missed with a slider. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Another payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
In there, strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gaffer to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Again, another foul ball. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Genmar Gomez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Two and two.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrew McCutchen. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 balls and a strike now. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the... So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Daniel Palka. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Misses, ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Also, that two-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
3-1 to him now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, shortstop.
Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for 1 on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
There's a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Omar Narvaez goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Britton is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. White Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. The loss goes to Hector Santiago. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Redline trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.